Hey, what's happening? What's poppin', everybody? If you're coming from Chimpact Stream, make sure to hold my dick and take some notes. This is week 5 of the GBA where we are facing OP Jellison, A Drive Jr., aka Mr. No You, and he's brought a very offensive team. So straight off the bat, he's got a lot of offense, and as far as his hazard control goes, he's got Defog Crobat, Defog Lottie, he's got the Spikes, the Selgor, and his only Stealth Rocker is Mega Pinsir, so if he is bringing Stealth Rocks, it's going to be on that. And as far as our side, our team is looking very good versus his because we got Outrage on the Garchomp, which is very spammable versus him. We have Scarf Crocodile, which knockoff late game looks very deadly versus him. And let's get into the lead. So he's obviously going to lead off with his Selgor, so we're going to try to capitalize off of that right off the bat. So we're just going to lead off with our Zapdos, as he's going to probably get up a Spike, obviously try not to get up a T-Spike because I have Toxicroak. So we're just going to break his Focus Sash, go for a T-Bolt, he goes for Spike, and you're going to see this next turn, he goes for an Encore, which I was going to go for T-Bolt anyways because I did not want to be encored into Defog. So as you're going to see here, he encores me into T-Bolt. I was going to go for T-Bolt anyways, and we knock out the Selgor. So next turn, I cannot defog these rocks or spikes away, which is fine. So he's going to go out into his circuitry, and if he's Choice Scarf, he's going to Volt Switch right here, but I'm just going to go right out into my Blissey because that's fine that he only got up one spike. I'm just going to get up my rocks versus this thing. If he is Z-move, unless he's like modest or something like that, he actually can't take me out, and he goes for a T-Bolt here, and that does a lot of damage. But as you're going to see, yeah, we do definitely take up that hit, go for the rocks, and we're just going to sack off this Blissey. Obviously, I can go out into one of my ground types, but no need to over predict. And obviously he's not Choice Scarf here, so I'm just going to now try to revenge this thing with my Garchomp. He's probably going to stay in thinking that Shucka Berry, he can take this hit, but I'm going to fire off my Z-move just in case he is the Shucka Berry, which I kind of expect because I do have the ground spam. And it's very unlikely that he would keep a Xurkitree in versus a Garchomp unless he was some sort of like bulky variant set or even Air Balloon. And we're just going to be able to take out that Xurkitree. So I'm looking pretty good here because I do manage to get up my rocks. Crobat takes a lot of damage here. I'm just going to go for an Outrage here. I do have the Stone Edge. Stone Edge will take out this Crobat, but I have no reason not to go for Outrage here. He has no counterplay for it, and it almost takes him out. Barely lives on a little bit of Sliver, and right here, he's going to go for an Air Slash, just try to get some damage onto it because there's no point in roosting because I will kill him with this next Outrage. And we take off the Crobat, which is one of the mons that can obviously outspeed my Megdancy, but he ends up not having Steel Move for me, which is all completely fine. Now I'm just going to switch out because I don't want to hit myself in confusion. I'm just going to go out into my Toxicroak just in case he's some sort of like whack-ass Calm Mind set that doesn't have coverage for my Toxicroak. But as you're gonna see, he goes for the HP Fire right here with this Manaphy, so I'm just gonna go for a Sucker Punch, but he's dumb as fuck. He's actually HP Grass. He's not dumb, he just missed gen, which is very unfortunate because his Manaphy would have been at a very good range if he didn't mess that up. And as you're gonna see, Toxicroak takes that like a champ. Energy Ball actually does way more than HP Grass. He didn't notice the first time that HP Grass is not effective at all. So he's going to not even take me out at this next hit, and we're going to be able to take out the Manaphy. So very obviously unfortunate on his side that he did get the miss gen. But we take those. So now he's going to go out into his Pinsir, and I'm just going to go for Ice Punch. I have no reason to do anything else because an Ice Punch, even if he doesn't Mega, is still going to do a lot of damage. And he's going to get up his Stealth Rocks, which is all fine for me. We're going to go for Ice Punch, which is almost going to take it out. Not completely, he just barely lives. We take ourselves out with the Life Orb. And now he's just going to sack his Mega Pinsir to this knockoff. My Crocodile should pretty much clean up the game from here. He was going to go for a Quick Attack. Probably put me in range of his Lottie if he is Choice Scarf. As you're going to see, he is Choice Scarf, and he's going to have Ice Beam, in which I have a Zapdos, I have a Diancie, the Crocodile, And Ice Beam's looking a little bit scary versus me if he has to pretty much hack me throughout. So I have a decision here. Just quick pause here. I have a decision. I can either Mega, live the Ice Beam, but I have a higher statistic in order to win the game. Pretty much if I don't Mega, I can live an Ice Beam crit, and 2-hit KO him with the Moonblast. If he crits me right here, or if he freezes me, I mean, if he freezes me, I can't obviously counterplay the freeze, but he would have to crit me 3 times or get freezes in order to win this game. So he's going to go for an Ice Beam, and he's not going to take me out. I can live, another Ice Beam, and an Ice Beam crit, as you're going to see, he goes for Ice Beam, tries to get the freeze on me, doesn't get the freeze on me. We take him out with the Ice Beam and take out OP Jellicent. A very quick game. Right off the bat, we started off hot, and we were able to close out the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this very, very fast game. And until next time, I'm signing out. Peace.